might actually be in business. We'll see. We'll see shortly. I mean, it feels like I'm in business. Wow. Attempt 2. Oh, congratulations. All right. You can't see this. This is secret. No, don't save anything. Never save anything! All right, let's get that out of there. You don't need to see this stuff. I'm just trying to delete my last stream. It seems like this one's going smoother already. I don't know what happened the first time around. But here we are. Number 2, second attempt. I'm just gonna delete. I'll figure that out later. All right, I think I'm live. I think this is working. Live stream. Am I streaming? It should be like saying the updated information. Wouldn't that be awesome? All right. Oh. Oh, yeah. Okay. Perfect. That's fine. Good enough. Oh, my cursor's moving. Beautiful. All right. So, my objective here is to build a very simple API. I am not especially well acquainted with Golang. I've used it a little bit, enough to like more or less know what I'm doing, but I'm going to be looking stuff up as I go. And as you can see, I've got GPT open. I'm going to use the shit out of that. Gotta stop swearing. They're gonna remove me from the search results. Doesn't matter right now, but you know how it is. Okay. So I've got a basic project set up, and so I'm just gonna like basically copy what we've got here. Yeah. Oh, prettier doesn't work with Golang now, does it? I'll figure that out later. Context.string http .status. You know what? Fine. Fine. I'll do what you want. Autocomplete. And a logger. Eat a logger. Fine. Fine. Let's do it. Let's go. Go run server go. I'm going to do a little bit of TMUX. And that way I can split the screen. And then get back in. No required module. Oh, I thought I already did that. Oh, I see. I wonder if this is too small. V4. Oops. I pressed Command S as though I were in VS Code. Syntax error. Oh. Oh, because get. Gotcha. Type echo context has no field or method string, but does have string. Oh, did I? Right, everything's capitalized. Or lots of things are capitalized. Undefined E. What's undefined? E. Oh. Gotta use that to define a thing, to declare a thing while defining it. Boom! Look at that. Let's look at that pretty little ASCII art right there. Okay, so let's check out this very exciting server. 1323. Hello world. How you doing? How you doing? So nice. Alrighty. So my objective is going to be to connect to a database that I already have running, but this is development mode, so I don't think that I'll be doing that right now. I could get it going in a Docker container, but one step at a time. I'm getting comfortable with Golang. I think that it would make sense to just maybe like get some HTMX going. That would be fun. All right, so in order to do that, well, unpackage. Love that. Okay, let's use temple. Go temple. Go run get ver. What's going on here? Do I want all this stuff? I just user documentation. Installation. Go install. Okay. All right. I like when I can just do go get, but AH. I turned my music off. This is some very nice Creative Commons music by Glaciære. I don't know how to pronounce that. This guy. Attribution has been given. This is a CC BY album, meaning I can use it for free as long as I tell you that person made it. So maybe I'll remember to put this in the description. Oh, speaking of telling people things, let's go to Warpcast. If you don't use Warpcast, you should. Twitter is stupid. Warpcast is what's up. Okay. Everything. My computer. Oh my god. I was going slow as heck the first try, so I started a new stream. Yeah, that was really weird. I don't know why it went so slow the first time around. But yeah. Anyway, I use Warpcast. It's a decentralized protocol. It's crypto adjacent, so you know, if crypto's not your bag, you might not find your community there. But I certainly have. I'm loving it. It's great. Okay, so I have installed Temple, the Go HTML templating language. Temple provides a Nix flake. I don't even know what that means, I'm going to be honest. Development shell. Damn, maybe this isn't what I wanted to do. Alright, no, I'm not going to use Temple. Fuck this. Language! Sorry. Okay. ChatGPT, help me out. I am making a new Golang server app using Echo WebStack Go. I need to deliver some HTML using templates. Can you give me some example code? So far, I have the very basic server Go. This is probably not necessary, but I'm gonna tell it anyway. Doot, doot, doot. Certainly. To serve HTML using templates in LabStack Echo application, you need to use its template rendering feature. Here's how you can modify your existing code. Create an HTML file in a folder called templates. Let's do that. What's the create directory? Probably lowercase d. Yep. All right. Let's also go over to HTMX, because we're definitely going to use HTMX, and I'm very excited about that. My Echo server. Such gallery. Wow. Wow. Nobody has chatted with me, which is fine. I forgive you. I forgive you for not chatting with me. Harpoon. You know, I forget how to get to Harpoon. It's been a while. I've been kind of using VS Code more because of the inline chat GPT features, Copilot, which it's not. Honestly, ChatGPT is better, but whatever. I'll get around to that. Templates, right, you need to have the template struct. That's accurate. All right, and the render function. The asterisk means it is pointing to the value of the variable rather than the variable itself. So it's not a pointer, it is the value, right? I had to look that one up the other day. io.writer string data. Oops. Come on. Don't make me cop. Alright, you know what? Let's do some of that. Do some of that. Make life a little easier. Just for now. Alright. I hope that this is, like, accurate code that it's giving me. That was not helpful. Alright, let's go back then. Data interface. So it's just a why is it making me write interface? I don't really understand that syntax. We'll find out if this actually works. C echo context error. Yeah, I don't know if I have like an LSP going with Go here, so I might just switch to VS Code because I don't have it properly set up here. Alright, got my new server, load some templates. I'm typing this out because I don't think I learn it as well if I don't type it out. Declare the template. Templates must yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to switch to VS Code. Oh my god, what has happened? Why? Okay. Trailing comma. Gotcha. Okay, so we're changing our root get. That is what I want. Map string interface. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do a little learning on the Go. It's been a long time. I started using Go in 2015 and then switched to like Clojure and never went back, which was kind of dumb because now I think Go is pretty cool. Hi Golang. Is that correct? That's correct. Alright, so this should go run server. It should do what we want. Unless I have a syntax error. Oh yeah. Forgot my imports. Nice. Hi Golang. Okay, so I have this going. I'm gonna kill this whole thing. And I'm gonna open VS Code. This will be, unfortunately, easier. I love using me some NeoVim. But what are you going to do? Alright, I'm just going to mess around with... Okay. Just checking my mic. Mic check 1, 2. How are we doing over at Warpcast? I wonder if anybody saw my cast and was like, oh my god, I've been waiting for him to stream my entire life. Well, nobody's chatted yet. I would know if you were watching, if you were to drop a comment, because I got it plugged into my OBS. Okay. So now that we have the most basic server in the world delivering some HTML, I want to use HTMX to do some fun stuff. Maybe we can let's see. So what are we going to want to do with this app? There's going to be a list of NFTs. So we're going to want to get that. Don't need to post that. Why should only get and post methods be available? Who knew? Okay, so HX get. That's what we're going to do first. We're going to, well, okay, so we don't have a list yet. I have a database. It is sleeping. So right now we're just going to use some dummy data. E.get, let's see, how about, what should we call it, like, for the default NFT feed. I haven't planned any of this out. We're just learning how this works right now. I actually have planned it out, but for now, none of that matters. Get feed. Hi, Golang. Just autocomplete everything for me. Just do it. Okay. So that's not what I want. I don't want this data. I don't know if we need any data. Probably not. Will that be okay? Do I have to have... go to definition. Can I do that? Data interface. Alright, so... I guess we can just have an empty interface for now. Feed HTML. Let's just go make that. Alright, so... Wait, I don't know if I know... Okay. Alright, so that's fine. I don't need to do anything special. Let's just have UL, LI... Okay, so in order to get that, we're going to want a button with an HX get. feed get list. So I think that it's, what was it, like target HX swap. I think I want to target div ID. I'm not gonna guess though. Yeah, search result. Okay, so that is how I want to do it. Okay, so if this is done correctly, it means that when I call feed, it will render this out, returning that HTML, and it will drop it into this div. So that it'll say 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see. That would be really cool if it worked on the first try. Go run server.go. Oh, that's so cool. That's such a simple win, but it feels so good. Ah! And that was so fast. Not like it wouldn't be, but I really like HTMX. This is the first thing I've ever done with HTMX, and I already love it. Oh, God. Alright, I'm gonna just do a quick peek at my YouTube studio thing. I'm new to this. Forgive me. Forgive me if I'm not supposed to do this while I'm streaming. But, you know what? I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry because this is my world now. Let's see. There's one person watching. That's freaking amazing. That is infinitely more than there was before there was one person watching. Yep. Yep, that's something I could say. All right. So So let's add to this a little bit. Let's make a post. Get a little. All right. Server get post e.post new item. Give me that autocomplete, baby. Okay, so we're gonna have a text input. Message is going to, you know, I actually don't know how this works, so we're gonna just add a comment that says, takes ram, text value and creates a new item. Okay. That's what I was looking for. C.form_value. This is the greatest feature in the world. I love Copilot. It just helps me learn things that I would probably easily be able to look up otherwise. Echo, context. Not as easily. See, I thought that I would just find it right here. And I don't even know if this is accurate actually. Let's just delete that and see what happens. Yeah. All right. text value. Okay, so new item. We're gonna make a new file called new item. It's just gonna be li. Oh wait, how does... I see. Oops. What did I call it? Text input? Text value? Text value. Okay. This is like dirt simple. And that's all I'm trying to do right now. I'm going to want to HX post this. So let's... Wow. Do I want... No, I don't want that. HX post. Do I even want a form? We'll find out. New item, I think I called it. Oops. HX target feed. So I want to append it. Let's see, target swapping. HTMX offers a few ways. HX swap after begin, before end, after end. Maybe this is not how I want to do it. Maybe I want to okay, let's look at our feed. So we've got the UL. Maybe I want the UL to be the thing that it appends to, since I'm doing this way. Oops. Okay. And let's just surround that with a div for a good measure. Come on. Can't I format? I thought I had a quick button to format stuff. Alright. Figure that out later. Okay, so I'm going to swap after end, before end, appends the content after the last child inside the target. Okay, that's what I want. HX swap HX target HX swap for end after the target in the target's parent element. No, I want before end. Okay. Oh, I forgot to I'm not even really paying attention to what I'm doing here. Let's try again. Okay. So input name, what was it again? Text value. Thrilling name. Okay, let's see what happens. Get the list. Oh, that's funny. I forgot to close the button or something. Why is it doing that? Oh, because I deleted the target. HX get feed target feed YI capital W insert space P. Alright, let's try that again. Get list. No, that's not what I want. ID feed target. Wait, what did I? Oh my god. I gotta like pay attention to what I'm doing here. That's not where I want it. Hey, my formatter worked. There we go. Okay, 5. That did not work. New item. So I posted HX post to new item. Form value. Render new item. Do I have a new item? Nope. That would do it. Okay. Try that again. Get list. 5. Oh yeah! That's definitely not what I wanted. Let's see, what happened here? I mean, it came back, which is awesome. Oh. Oh. Did I guess I forgot to change my feed index. Huh. What? What'd I do? What'd I do wrong here? I'm confused. Why would I have 2 ULs? Did it like automatically format my stuff for me? Okay, let's try again. I got the UL feed. I'm going to, just for poops and laughter, put that in there, and let's say when I press the get button, it's going to swap out the content anyway. So I'm just wondering if like I have to have it inside of a some sort of element. Otherwise, it's not gonna do what I asked. Because like what we're seeing here is there's a UL inside a UL, and that shouldn't happen because there's no UL element here. Maybe I didn't save it. That's probably what happened. Here, let's. Oops. Oh my god. D-I-T. There we go. Thank you. Get list. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that's what it was. I forgot to save my template. Awesome. So I have HTMX working with get and post. Very exciting. So I think the next step, I gotta pay attention. I actually have to work at a time. I have to work at 4, and I've got plenty of time. But if I don't set an alarm, I will just keep going. So let's set that alarm. Today, 5. Alright, so this ain't gonna go for more than 1 more hour. Whew. Okay, so I found a pretty great repository with Gochi idiomatic. No. Clean Echo. That's probably what it is. Echo Clean Architecture. So this is awesome because it's going to help me figure out the best way to like organize this project. Handlers, Echo, handlers. What is handlers? Handlers. Okay. Let's see. Why are they doing it like this? Okay, so he's setting up an API and not cluttering up the main Go file. Got your swagger. Gotta have your swagger. Gotta have your health check. Should I just go straight into building this clean architecture? What do you think, hundreds and hundreds of people listening to me? Oh, you have no opinion? That's cool. So if I were to do this, let's see. He's adding his middleware in here. Remove trailing slash. Sure. Course with config. Very useful. gzip, make sure that stuff runs smooth. Okay, so, and then he's got his stores set up. Stores new. Stores new. Okay. Where is new defined? Sets up all the stores at once. So, working with databases. Okay, so I had a different project started where I had already been getting going with Go RM, Gorm, like ORM for Go, that I don't know, maybe makes life easier, maybe not. I don't know if I'm going to use it because I don't want to overcomplicate things. I'm already learning a lot from the start as it is. So maybe I will refrain from doing that. This project actually has a Docker Compose in it, which might be a nice way to get started. Tired. I've gotten some progress. I don't want to stop quite yet, but I know that this is going to be the hard part for me. So let's just break down this project a little bit and see what we can learn from it. So it's using air, which is sort of like a hot reload, which I wasn't using yet. Docker file. See, it's using air. Go install air. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, making a Docker file out of this project. Okay, so we have, let's go back here. Main, he gets his database set up, does the defer close, sets up his echo server within his handlers package, sets up his stores, and the services. So services, I believe, is his entry point. Services.services, entry point to the database. Okay, so services package. Get books, yeah. Okay, so the services package is what accesses the stores. Okay, so it just returns a service for each of the different stores. Get books. So let's look at the stores. There's that new, which is called from main. I don't know if those get called anywhere. Create author with books. You know, I don't know really what begin means in this context. Stores, SQL database, begin. Oh, a transaction. Oh, right, because this is Postgres. And Postgres has transactions, meaning you can like change multiple things before submitting all of them. And if they don't all go through, then the transaction doesn't get submitted. So this is sort of like not relevant to me because I'm not going to use Postgres, and that's good to know. As far I'm not sure if I got that right. I'm pretty sure I got that right. And commit is probably the end of, yeah, the got it. Got it. Now I know what we're talking about. These are the parts of the transaction in Postgres. PostgreSQL. I'm definitely saying that right. Okay, so my stores are the access. Oh, nice. He's just dropping the SQL right in there. That's nice. I get really tired of all the different ways of interfacing with SQL. It's nice to just see some SQL just plugged straight in there. s.query. Okay, so the bookstore. Bookstore is a struct. Okay. I don't entirely know what's going on here. So, in my experience, this means it's giving me the value of the data of the database struct, I guess. So, does that mean it's like destructuring it, which is why I have query here? You know, I could ask GPT. Very simple question. I'm learning Golang. I'm see this struct. Oops. And I wonder about the use of the asterisk. Let's go back here. Later on in the file, there is this chunk of code. I'm seeing sQuery there. Can you explain how we have access to query? Method promotion. Pointer to a type. A pointer to a type? Pointers. Jeez, this is really a pointer to a type. I gotta read these Golang books. Pointers used for referencing memory. Yep. Fundamental concept in Go. Yep. And bookstore struct to have this, the pointer to SQL database. The bookstore struct is embedding SQL DB. This is a form of inheritance. Okay, that's what I would have presumed. By embedding, it inherits all of the methods. Nice to know. Okay. Oh, okay. So that makes sense, because if you're looking at other structs, it's like, well, not that one, but there's usually like a name and a definition. So the fact that it's doing the pointer and that it makes sense that it's just kind of like inheriting everything from it there. Okay, well, I think I know what I need to know here. Making the query, rows, result there. For rows next, model book, row. Okay, declaring but not assigning. Rows scan. All right, well, I'm going to look this one up now. In this chunk of code, the ampersand is a new syntax to me. Can you explain? Memory address of a variable. That makes sense. Rows scan. So it's tell me more. Tell me more. Row scan is called to read the next row of data from the rows set. Row scan expects pointers to variables where it can store the column data. That makes sense. That's logical. And then books append. I don't know where append came from, but it's probably part of SQL or something. Append a row. Maybe there's a... You gonna tell me? Do you know? Do you know things? Then appends the B struct to the book's slice. Oh, so it's probably a built-in. Books make. Oh yeah, because it's a slice. Make is how you make slices. Slices is a core data type. I definitely need to dig into my Golang. It's been a long time since I messed with any of this. I wonder what was going on with my first stream. It was just so unbelievably slow. My music stopped. Should we put it back on? I'm just checking my stream. I don't know if anybody's in here. I don't know how to find out either, which is cool. Hey, I got a like. Amazing. 3 views in total. Alright, well, average view duration 7 minutes. That's awesome. That is more than people spend time reading my articles. Alrighty, so before I get too exhausted staring at other people's code, so we have determined that I have, okay, so the models is the only thing I haven't looked at, and that just basically replicates what we're gonna have in the in the stores that we're gonna be accessing with interfaces. So let's see, book, stores, book. Where are we even using the model here? Models, book, get books. I guess that means it returns a model book or an error, or like 2 values. One is probably null. Nil. I think nil in Golang. In this file, handlers, book. Show me that. All right. Am I going to be brave and set up a database? I'm absolutely going to mess it up. It's like a given that I mess up if I try to do a database right now on stream, seeing that I'm new to Go. Maybe I won't do that. Maybe I'll just keep on plugging away with HTMX and learning what I'm doing there. Where'd my code go? Okay. So far we have this index, which we've got a form that's submitting with post to new item, and it just appends it. It just sends text value to the server, which is just sending it right back, and then using new item, which just puts it in a list item and appends it before the end of the contents of this UL. So if I were to, what do we got? 1323, 1323. If I were to just say blah, 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 add, and then if I were to get list, it would swap it out, because that's what I'm doing so far. If I were to, not that this is really what I want to end up doing, but HX, oh, you know what? Extensions, HTMX. Where's the good ones? 11,000. That'll be the one. HX swap. Nice, dude. Before begin, maybe? Is that one of them? Before begin. Prepends the content before the target, after begin, before the first child inside. So after begin. Yeah, before I get back into this next time, I'm gonna have to learn how GoAir works so I can get that hot reload. And I'm gonna have to learn a thing or two about Docker, because honestly I've barely used it at all. Get list. So if I do that, it'll... oh, right. I gotta refresh. So this should prepend. Yes, it's still there. Nice. Love that. Do it. HTMX. Loving it. So you can, like, basically build an entire app with HTMX, assuming you don't need any JavaScript running locally, which a lot of the time you don't. You know, I would like to put Tailwind in here. Okay, so I don't know what the right way to do that is, because usually what I'm doing is running it in like a node environment, which is like, it's imported, so the right CSS is sort of like built down, and it's not including everything. So let's ask ChatGPT. GPT, I would like to include Tailwind in my HTML header in this Golang project. how do I do that without including every class? How do I include only... Okay, so in a node project would have something like Tailwind components, etc. But I'm not sure how to handle this in Go. Can you guide me? Including Tailwind in a Go project, specifically in an HTML template, is similar to including it anywhere else. Tailwind doesn't interact directly with Go. I know. I know that. It's a CSS framework. Yep. Install Tailwind using the CDN. That is what I would like to do. Do I have to build it with npm? Okay, I see what you're saying here. Oh, hold on. Okay, so I guess what it's telling me is that I would probably build my Tailwind based on the templates file. All right. Well, if that's the way to do it, then that's what I'm going to do. It's kind of funny to me that it's a script. We get some defaults. Oh, right. Literally no default styling. That's funny. That's funny. I'm laughing. Ha, ha, ha. Text 2XL. Yeah, I will definitely be needing that air reload server. What's going on? Oh. Hi, Finn. Okay. So, yep, we've got Tailwind in there. All right, you know what? I'm going to call it. I have a lot I need to learn. And I don't think that live streaming, reading about Golang is what I need to be doing today. So thank you to anybody who shows up and watches this. I'm sorry that it's a terrible stream, but it's my first one ever. So it'll only get better from here. So see you next time.